Hello everybody, Poncianinho speaking here. This is vlog number 15. Now, I'm rushing a bit to do this vlog because, to be honest with you, I cannot believe I have not done a vlog about this before. I'm quite shocked with myself to know that why have I not spoken about this before? This really is such a major subject for us, such a major point for us, okay? And I'm gonna just to again talk about the idea, leave the message out there, and then through my videos and through other things that I post on YouTube and Instagram as well, you can check some of the trainings that we do for that. But what I'm going to explain kind of leads the way to do a lot of training even by yourself, because the concept is simple yet profound. And we find that a lot of the concepts of capoeira that work the most are the concepts that are simple and yet profound. So that means, what do I mean by that? It means they are not something so difficult to grasp or understand in its core, but it's profound because it profoundly changes you. I think you can hear a lot of the seagulls. They're going a bit mad today here, right? So let's try to focus. I don't know what's going on outside, but the seagulls are going crazy. I wrote some points yesterday in class, and we can have about 4, 5, 6 different vlogs, okay? But the number one point that I wrote in yesterday's class, and we did the whole class like that. What is it? Is one of the most important things. This is not an idea that's coming from me, okay? I'm just arrived very late in the scene on this. Mestre Pastinha spoke about this, okay? Very famously spoke about this. And most mestres that I know have always spoken about that. What is it? I'm going to write it down for you here. I have to write this one down, so keep you excited. What is it? Relax. I don't know if you can see that. To relax, okay? Now, as soon as I say, in your mind you go, yeah, you know, we know that it contents the body. But I can tell you with confidence that I'm going so deep into this now, into this understanding of relaxation of the body, relaxation of the muscle, relaxation of the mind, relaxation of the heart, in order to perform better. So there's a few points I want to start to talk about, okay? Because you might think, hang on a minute. What do you mean by relax? It just means to relax. The body means, what does that mean, right? What does it mean? Because obviously if it's just as simple as saying that, then we're just going to have lots of fantastic capoeiristas tomorrow. But we might have lots of much better capoeiristas tomorrow if people actually listen to this. The first thing to say is, the best games I have had, now I don't usually like to say that because I don't like to see capoeira like this. This is a great game, this is not such a great game. It shouldn't really work like that, because each game can, you know, a game that wasn't your good game could be a defining moment for your whole capoeira. So later you're going to realize that that game maybe wasn't great, however you want to see that, but was a greater game for you to have than other games. Nevertheless, the best games I could think where I felt so in tune, let's use those words, and I felt so great, and after I got whether I got feedback or not, but most of the time get a feedback by saying, wow, you were on fire today, whatever. Most of this game, or I want to say all of these games, I was relaxed, no question about. Now, okay, this is my you know, obviously it's my opinion, but there could be many other capoeiristas there that think different and think, no, nothing, you know, I wasn't relaxed. My best games was when I was really tense or whatever, okay? For me, the best games I have ever had, I was relaxed. no question, okay? However, some of the points I want to bring out first is relax does not mean floppy, does not mean let it go of everything, okay? That looked to be fun, didn't I? I just went, you couldn't see my hands were doing a floppy movement, so they just looked like that. But even something that I've always said, relax doesn't mean floppy. Don't be floppy, because it's just a bit ugly to look, look like you've just floppy. But do you know what? Lately, I have even been using this edge of just looking a bit floppy and even being floppy at some places to emphasize even more and maybe to be able to get some relaxed movement. So with the right mind, with the conscious mind, and not just being floppy because lack of control, then even that could be, I'm starting to change my mind a little bit on that point, and I'm using some quite floppy movements, quite ragdoll kind of ideas. Now, some things I can tell you, even remember I had to work so hard for it. I had to work so hard with my knees, because I remember thinking that my knees were quite stiff. And I had to work really hard in some places where I step and I bend my knees, and then from, really using that kind of language where the knees go in a little bit out. All with the right work. So I'm not telling you guys to just use your knees floppy here. Obviously, this is not tuition, okay? And we're doing a vlog. I'm not demonstrating the mechanics of what I'm saying. For now, what I'm saying, I worked quite hard at places to melt the joints, and I had and worked really beautifully for me to be more smooth and transition. Go back to all of those other vlogs, smooth transition, flow, all of that. And therefore I can't do all of this and not tell them the importance of relax. So first thing, relax does not mean floppy or lack of control. Yes, relax is so much more than just a 5 minutes vlog can do, because we are talking about so many different points, But without those profound points first, start with the body. Okay, we've got emotion, we've got all of these things to talk about. The idea of dominance in the game and submiss in the game, which is another point I wrote for another vlog, which I want to say, to follow someone else in the game, talking about physicality, okay, does not mean to be submissive. I know this is not the vlog for today, but I just want to just talk quickly about that. Sometimes I find that people want to always dominate the game, as if that's what you do. You dominate the game, that's better. But do you know what? To follow does not mean submissive. I'm just going to leave this one for now, because I'm going to come back on this one. But so also another thing about relax, yes, there are things you have to learn. It's not about being relaxed in terms of floppy, of course. I did not learn how to do a bananeira floppy. I did not learn how to stay in a negativa, do a negativa floppy. My body would just fall. So I don't want you guys confused and think that I'm talking about just being floppy and relax and let it go and all of that stuff. That's not what I am talking about, but in a way it is what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is, there's a lot of us who needs to experience that a little bit in the areas that you need to. Of course, you're going to support your body, your core muscles when you are in a negativa. But in other areas, in the ginga, start with the basic stuff and get some real relaxation in your body. You will just see the difference. You will see the difference. So, talking to my students mainly as well, I want to tell you guys that from today on, I will be doing a lot of work like that. So I really want you to know, if you're gonna come to my class, and believe you me, does not mean easy, doesn't mean the class gonna be a walk in the park. It really doesn't mean that, okay? You will see. It can be quite hard. If you tense the body quite a lot all the time, it is very difficult to relax and move, okay? So I want my students to know, anybody who practices capoeira with me here in London, that have in your mind that we have a little plan at the moment, which is to bring that into your movement, okay? Also, if I can use this platform, this vlog, to also talk to my students a little bit more. And I want to tell you guys that I really need to start to get together with some of you for the event that is coming up in June, okay? Now, it's always quite hard for us because obviously I don't have a academia of capoeira where I can sit there most of the day and do register, none of that stuff. So we have to use what we can. Sometimes it's hard in class, it's very quick. We have to, from one class to another, as you know, in England, it's the ballet class comes after. So I have to go, hey, remember this, remember that. So I'm always doing that. So all I need to say for now is two things. One, expect this kind of work happening for a little while. I think it's going to be so beneficial for your capoeira. And two, may I please have everybody focus from now until June. The event in June will be an important event for us. All events are important, but Mestre Brasilia is coming back to England after a long time, okay? Mestre Brasilia, Mestre Antonio, and Mestre Mago. Now, I've been speaking a little bit about Mestre Mago already, okay? These are rare breeds of capoeiristas, guys. These are capoeiristas that even right now, I can tell you, I've been following their work. They are in a really interesting phase of their work now, okay? With all of the past that they have, but they are in a very interesting phase of their work. And I think, I really, truly think, I want you to think about this as well with me, that you're going to learn what is the mastery of this with them, okay? This combination is quite a winning one. So that's what I want to do today about this vlog. Let's start to relax, okay? And perhaps I should have even lowered my tone of voice for this vlog, so it's even more relaxed. Can you see how not easy? Because I'm quite excited to tell you about to relax. And I'm going, we've got to relax. It doesn't work like that, okay? So there's work to be done, and I want us to start to, as much as we can enjoy this kind of work, see that there is true value in your performance in a roda. And you come out being able to say, wow, that game had so many interesting things, and most of all, I am not tense. I have relaxed, okay? Very noise around here today with washing machine, and it's all happening. I see you in class, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.